Hi guys, so today we're going to have a low light battle out between the Galaxy Note 5 and the LG V10. Alright, in this first test we're going to set both phones to auto, as you can see here, and we'll take a photo. Alright, both phones did pretty good on auto mode. Alright, next I'm going to test out 4K recording in low light. And in auto mode, you will see that the Galaxy Note 5 does a lot better. There's less noise, and the colors are actually more realistic, whereas the LG V10 looks sort of pinkish. Ouch. Alright, let's go ahead and take it up a notch. And I built a box here that will actually cut out most of the light out there. And we're going to go ahead and use auto mode to take a photo again. Alright, taking a look at the results, you can see that Note 5 clearly won here. Did a lot better in low light. There's less noise, while the LG V10 has a ton of noise. Alright, let's go ahead and record a 4K video in auto mode. And wow, you can see that the Galaxy Note 5 can't even focus. Let me try to make it focus. Alright, it's sort of now focusing. You can see that the LG V10 does a lot better. Alright, so in slightly low light, the Note 5 performed a lot better in auto mode. But the LG V10 does a lot better in almost complete darkness. Although there's a lot more noise, you can see a ton more detail with the LG V10 versus the Galaxy Note 5. Alright, let's make it interesting here. We're going to go ahead and put both of these in manual video mode. Alright, for the Note 5, Pro mode is actually used for both video and photo. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set the shutter speed to 60 since I'm recording on 30 frames per second. And I'm going to go ahead and set this to 60. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set the ISO as high as I can. On the Galaxy Note 5, it is 800. And on the LG V10, I'm going to go ahead and go to 800. You'll see that at ISO 800, both phones are about the same. Now here's where it gets very interesting. The LG V10, you can actually take it all the way up to ISO 2700. So at maximum ISO on manual mode, I'm going to go ahead and record a video. And here are the results. Now as you can see, in complete darkness, the Note 5 fails miserably as its maximum ISO is 800 versus the LG V10. The ISO, you can go all the way down to 2700. Alright, that's very interesting, but let's actually take a look at the photos. Next, I'm going to set the LG V10 manual mode on photo mode, and we'll take a photo mode here. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing. Set the ISO to 2700, shutter speed to 60, and we're going to go ahead and take a photo. Alright, as you can see, both photos are pretty unusable, and the Note 5 has much less noise, but it's not really picking up all the details, while the LG V10 picks up much more details, even with the noise. Now, as you can see, the Note 5 performs a lot better in low light, slightly low light, in almost complete darkness, in darkness. The LG V10 performs a lot better. Having that ability to go up to 2700 ISO allows you to capture photos and videos where the Note 5 wouldn't be able to. On the other hand, I do find the auto mode on the Note 5 superior to LG V10. The auto mode on the Note 5 does a lot better in choosing the correct ISO and shutter speed automatically with less noise, while the LG V10 sort of overcorrects and chooses much higher ISO. You get more details, but also with a lot more noise. So if you know how to use the manual mode, the LG V10 most likely will come on top every time. Of course, for action shots and most of you consumers who want to just pull your phone out and shoot, the Note 5 will be much better. But if you want the ultimate low light performance, the LG V10 wins simply because you can go all the way down to 2700 ISO. But overall, both of these cameras are pretty awesome, I think. And if camera is important to you, I hope this low light test helps you in deciding the Note 5 or the LG V10. Alright, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Instagram. And as always, stay...